When it comes to New York City, there is a lot of expectations that tourists have. From famed spots like the Brooklyn Bridge to landmarks like the Statue of Liberty and the hustle and bustle of Times Square. Traversing through this metropolis is a tourist's wildest dream. And with a city of this size, it could be a while before you properly find the time to visit all the numerous attractions it has to offer. The city of New York has everything, from seats of knowledge like the public library to pop culture hotspots like the Friends set. Managing your time wisely in the city could be a daunting task for the average tourist. Just imagine being a first-timer in the city, negotiating the notoriously chaotic subway system, or even sitting in the famed taxis that form the basis of the American dream in New York. Even the tourist buses in the city are a terrifying prospect for a new tourist. If only there was a way you could get a tour of all the famous landmarks of the city without the trouble of going through the traffic and all the commute. Well, that is exactly what helicopter tours were invented for. While walking and bus tours give you a feel for New York City on the ground, helicopter tours offer a bird's eye view of the city's massive skyscrapers and varied architecture while providing terrific photo opportunities. There are several helicopter tour companies with names so similar it can easily get confusing. All of the companies have similar review profiles, which are generally good. These rides can be divided into 15-minute, 20-minute, and 30-minute tours, with the prices differing accordingly. With a lot of tour operators working in the city, you could find one that works best for you. Most tours take tourists up along the Hudson River, giving you a bird's eye view of the city. Prices start from around $200, including the airport fees, and go as high as $350. Depending on the tour you select and the company you go with, you can expect to shell out around $700 for an unforgettable experience. One common complaint you hear about is passengers being forced to sit in the middle. Now, as you can imagine, being away from the window sort of defeats the purpose of the tour. But this precaution is necessary to have even weight distribution on the plane. Because of this, you will most likely be asked to provide information about your weight before boarding, and you may also be asked to sit in a location you are not comfortable with. The more crowded a helicopter tour is, the more likely you'll be asked to sit in the middle. So, to prevent any unpleasantness and miscommunication, always ask your tour operator for a slot that would ensure you have a window seat. Now, there are a lot of companies operating, but almost all of those require a photo ID, so keep that in mind. Also, all flights are dependent on the weather, so in case of rain or freak weather incidents, companies can accommodate you on a later slot or even do a complete reimbursement. As always, remember to do your own research and be careful.